Here's a quotation from Abdul-Baha. Diversity is the essence of perfection. Again, diversity is the essence of perfection. When we read this quotation, what are the implications? We don't want to speculate. We just want to think about the implications of this quotation. The implications are right out of the meaning of the quotation. So let's look at it. Diversity is the essence of perfection. Diversity, we understand that. Diversity when we have things with differences, significant differences. That could be differentiated one from another in a set, in a group. That's diversity. Essence, the foundation, the reality, something that is something that gives birth to the appearance, to the manifestation, is the reality, is the essence. When we're thinking of essence, we should also remember that essence is the reality that gives birth to the appearance or the manifestation. However, it is not limited to the manifestation or that appearance. The appearance is, however, completely dependent upon the reality or the essence for its existence, for its appearance, for its manifestation. However, the reality of that manifestation, the essence of that appearance, is in no wise limited or exhausted by its appearance. That's just a logical implication of what the meaning of essence is. Now, it says here, diversity is the essence of perfection. So diversity is the essence. That means it's the reality behind the appearance of perfection. Very important. Perfection is an appearance of something that it's the reality behind the perfection. What is the reality behind the perfection? In this case, it says diversity, but let's think of it in general. What is the reality behind any perfection? What is perfection? How do we land perfection? How do we grasp perfection? When we say something is perfect, what does it mean? When we say our bodies, a physical body, when we say a flower, a tree, an animal, anything that we call perfect, What does it really mean? What do we mean by perfect? What do we mean by perfection? Perfection is an state. What kind of state is it? The implication of perfections points to the cooperation, specific state of cooperation, working together to create something that is perfect. Now, perfection is not based on one element or one factor. It's a combination of many elements or factors that creates that state of perfection, because each element, each component corresponds to the rest of the components in the set, because they all depend upon each other. Their identities depend on other components' identity. None of the components can live or can exist in isolation. This is the definition of the contingent realm, the realm of creation. That is every component, every existing entity, any components of this system, the realm of creation, the contingent realm, does not exist in isolation. They only exist in relation to all other components in that system. So now we're going to ask the question again. What is that state of perfection in a system that has infinite components, that they're all entangled, they're all in relation with each other? No isolation makes any sense in that contingent realm. So what is it? What is that state of perfection? Could we have perfection where everything is the same? That's not called perfection. That's called monotony. Uniformity. Unity is another word to describe perfection. When something works, exists in unison, as a unit. Now, this unison is composed of infinite different components. When these components actually work with each other through the instrumentality of their interaction and their relationships, that is natural and intrinsic, inherited, and fundamental reality. When they work together, cooperation becomes the key word. Here, we just found out that to reach a state of perfection cannot be done unless you start from a diverse, not uniformed, but diverse set of components. Once these components, which are related to each other, cooperate in a specific way, that potentially can create a state of perfection.